What is going on, my people? It is your boy James. I'm here with myself investing in myself, helping you do the same. Thank you so much for jumping on this video. This is one of the first videos on this channel, and I'm committed to doing this, putting myself out there, getting into a niche, something that I'm actually very interested in. But I want to share the journey that I am on for myself, and I want to share that with you so that we can grow together. So in this video, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Yes, Bitcoin. Gotta love you some Bitcoin. And I just want to break down some of the things that I've been learning, what I'm seeing in the charts. And this is the first time that I've actually recorded this or documented this. So this is partly for me. And again, I'm trying to help you guys out too. And we're learning all at the same time. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we've got on the Bitcoin charts. So right now I've got the daily Bitcoin chart. I like running this in TradingView and going to the index. That gives us the most historical data that we can look at Bitcoin. And one of the things that I'm seeing right now with Bitcoin is this ascending triangle pattern. And let me go ahead and go to the weekly time frame where we could see this a little bit better. And I am using the logarithmic scale for something so volatile and something that has grown exponentially like Bitcoin has and other cryptocurrencies. Sometimes it's easier to see the patterns on a logarithmic scale versus a linear scale because some of the price action gets buried away and it's kind of hard to see like down there. So I'm on a logarithmic scale for this one, and let me draw in some support and resistance. So this is some of our top resistance here at about 69K, where we saw Bitcoin top out back in November, testing previous all-time highs that we had in April. And so as I draw in this pattern, you could see a couple of things here. One, you can see, of course, the top resistance around 67, 68, 69K. But then you can also see the series of higher lows that we had in July and September, and that we're kind of testing right now. So typically in an ascending triangle pattern, this is usually a bullish continuation pattern where we see an impulsive move up, a couple tests to this lower high support trend line, and then a breakout of this top resistance, maybe a retest back, and then it continues on for a higher trend. So what's really interesting right now is we've got this formation and we are sitting right on the support level, and we have broken the support level. Now you could adjust what this triangle looks like, but I've had it sitting right here for the past, I would say, couple weeks. Just looking to see what's going to happen if we test this support line, this trend line, and if we break it. So this isn't actually looking particularly well right now. However, this could easily come back up. I mean, it could be that this is like a false breakout, a fake out, and then it just comes right back up inside of this support zone and then continues higher. Let me put on the moving average as well. This is going to show us something interesting. Let's take a look at the 200 SMA. Actually, sorry, let's go to the 50. And let's make this a little bit easier to see. All right, so this is a 50 SMA on the weekly time frame, and this is also giving us some support here as well. So you can see when we had that huge sell-off in April and May, we got a nice bounce in July, a nice solid engulfing candle in July that gave us a move up, another little retracement, another engulfing candle up to that previous all-time high. Now we've bounced back to the support level. We did get an engulfing candle right here bouncing off of this SMA that we've been holding as support, but now again we are breaking below that. So this is very, very, very interesting, because if we basically test this 50 SMA and then go to the downside, then we can really be seeing some bearish sentiment come in, maybe even retesting these lows all the way down around 30,000. And so this would definitely offset, or basically I would say invalidate this ascending triangle. And some might even say that this is forming a bit of a wedge, as we have slightly higher highs, and that's usually a bearish signal, a bearish pattern. I'm going to throw one more indicator on here, which is the RSI. And sometimes I like to look for divergence on the RSI. And one thing that I was seeing, I believe on the monthly time frame, was a little bit of divergence here, where we have a slightly higher high on the price action with a lower high on the RSI, and we have that drawn in here. And then if I draw in this trend line on these two highs for the RSI, you can see that there is divergence there. Usually that means when we get a high on the second peak, we see some downside movement to the bears, and it will usually retest some support. Now it's kind of hard to time it exactly, and we still might be in that downward movement as we have broken that support line on the weekly time frame. But I am still closely paying attention to see that if we can hold the support, again, this might just be a small wick. We still have a few more days in the week to see exactly what happens with this candlestick, but I would love to see this bounce right back up inside of the support zone, continue up a little bit, breakout, retest, and then go. That is what I'm hoping for. And in that case, I'm kind of using what we would typically see for an ascending triangle, is that for the length of the high down to the low, we would see that candle come over to the top once it breaks, and that would be our target. So we can easily see if this breaks, we would possibly see at least a 100K break on Bitcoin. If we break out of this, retest, and then go, it's very possible that we could see 100K on this next move if we can hold the support area. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. In the meantime, if we do see some downside risk, then I will probably look to get in maybe at a support level right around this 30,000, 31, 32,000 level if we get there. I hope not. I hope we continue to see some upside, but that's what I'll be looking for. Again, this is just me sharing what I see in the charts. I just want to document this and help some people out. This is not financial advice, but I just want to show you guys what I see, what I'm looking at, and I am learning as I am doing this. So I appreciate you tuning in. If you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up as well. Until next time, this is James with Myself Invested, investing myself and helping you do exactly the same. I'll see you later.